This year we were blessed to have camp at a national outdoor track. Also, we camped out at Camp Placid, which was only like 4 miles away. So we were just very blessed with the schedule to just go back and forth quickly. One of the most important things at camp to the campers is time trials. They do time trials on the first day and the last day to see how many seconds they can shave off from training. We were very blessed this year to have Wil Hahn join us. Flew in from California, and not only did he teach the kids on the track throughout the week, but just hung out, got in the pool, played 9 square, all of those fun things with the kids. So they had a great opportunity to just get to know him personally, as well as learn from him on the track.
So everyone got the layout dialed, we're all good? Yeah. All right. So I think everyone could use a little bit in the corner right now is we're all seeming to drag a knee or a foot a little bit. So I think the number one thing we can work on right now is just strictly technique, and absolutely don't worry about speed or anything through the rut, but just can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Going through the whole rut all in one motion and not being on and off the gas or worried about how fast we hit it. Let's just go through it. Let me see here. So let me hold you up and get on the front of the seat a little bit. Put your leg out like you're gonna go through a corner. So like that, like I want everyone to try and make sure you're getting, up on the front of the tank and getting your leg up high like this so it's not catching in the rut on the way down and on the way through. And just keeping one steady motion all the way through. And one other thing to work on is to get the elbows up just a little bit, everyone. So if we just focus on that, let's try that drill for a few minutes and see how it goes, and just try not to drag the leg. Let's keep it up high.
We also had Bo Hudson, Josh Greco, Shelby Rowland, Kurt Libby, and Ryan Mayung to join us on the track and instruct the kids throughout the week.
There's basically 7 pros out here, and we're all working on sections of the track. So the kids move from group to group, so they learn one thing from one rider, another from another, and they put it all together on different sections every day. At the end of the week, they're going to compare their lap times to the beginning of the week and use everything they learned from everyone.
Right now, we're just working on getting them to stand up, and once they get in the rut, look at the end of it instead of looking straight down at the fender. So trying to get them to not concentrate on the rut, but just look at the end of it is what we're trying to work on right here. So.
What's going on? We're playing a game I call Shark, and every time they put their foot down in my rut, they have to do push-ups in front of everybody tonight at award ceremony. So I'm keeping count, and I'm pretty excited to see some push-ups.
Yeah, when you go, because you looped out, you probably had your throttle on a lot and you just dumped the clutch out. Don't give it quite so much gas as you did that time you looped out, and just gradually let your clutch out. Just don't drop it. It's real kind of slow. That'll keep your front end from popping up in the air on you. Rev it up just a little bit. There you go. All right, here we go. Hey, he didn't loop out.
After the training, we come back to get cooled off in the pool and do some 9 square or some sort of activity the kids want to do, just kind of relaxing.
Huddle 3, raise your hand. Raise your hand, huddle 3.
Each year we have a different camp theme. This year our camp theme was All In, and Chuck LeMaster did a great job talking to the young kids as well as the adults about how to be all in for Jesus Christ. The first night Chuck talked about how God is all in. The second night was about how the world is all in. The third night was about Jesus is all in. And on the last night, it's about how we should be all in. And Chuck gives the kids an opportunity to stand up and either follow Christ or rededicate their lives and get back on track.
God's moving in this place because there are people that are being touched saying, I want to go all in for Jesus Christ in here. This is about you and Jesus, who hung on a cross and died for you publicly. If you accepted Jesus, we want to celebrate with you. And would you just take the courageous step and stand up and come up here and stand with me? If you've accepted Jesus tonight, go ahead and stand up. There were hands up all over the place. Come on up here. Yes, come on people, give it up, give it up.
For this camp particularly, we had 38 staff come in and help, whether they were instructing or watering the track or cooking our food, to the camp store, to the preacher, to huddle leaders. And so it just takes a lot of people that put together to make this camp work. I'm the only one on staff. Everybody else just raises their hand and says, I'll help. And when they do, they give it all they got. So I'm just so appreciative of everybody coming together and really being the body of Christ to make this happen. It's super rewarding to see kids walk in on the first day and maybe they don't know anybody else. They're not sure what they're getting themselves into, but by the end of the week, they're exhausted, but they don't really want to leave because we're just having such a good time. So it's a great time of fellowship. If you had a great time this year, please tell someone about it. We hope to see you next year. If you had a great time this year, we hope you tell somebody and we hope you come back. Wil!